Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Get your green gear 25% off, promo code Jericho1, all caps, and the number 1. Before I forget, number 1, thank you to everyone who purchases merch and who sends me things via the USPS. And apparently there was a serious mix-up with the post office, and some of the packages that people send, or letters or whatever, were returned because of some mess up on their end. So if your stuff was returned, I have been to the post office, we have spoken, and things have been fixed. So if they are returned, please send them back. And of course, everyone, and I mean everyone, who sends me something, you will get a custom Jericho Green thank you card written by me. And, well, now I can't say I'll be the one writing the your address on the outside. Sometimes I recruit my daughter to do that because it's a lot of writing and kids are cheap labor. But what's on the inside of the card will be written by me. Thank you very much. Now, let's get all up in some bullshit. So, what's his name? The retired NBA forward. She married the president. Mike Obama. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, Mike Obama, the retired power forward who was married to Barack Obama, has allowed probably the most stupid shit she's ever said to fall out of that hole under her nose. So, of course, the day before Mother's Day, she would say something like this. But she said that, somebody asked her feelings on the Officer Chauvin verdict, which might be overturned because his attorney just requested a new trial because the judge was a jackass. But maybe he wasn't. Maybe he did this because he knew this would happen. I don't know, but mistakes were made. A new trial's been requested. So we'll see. So somebody asked her what her feelings were on the verdict, and she said that, I feel that they reached the right verdict. And then she starts going on about racism in this country, which is stupid because it's coming from a black person who is married to a president who is low on the color chart for 8 years. But somehow this country's racist. So she's talking about how it's racist and black people fear the police. And then here it comes, people. Here comes her golden nugget of stupidity. She says when her kids get in the car to drive, she is worried. She is worried for the safety of her children when they drive. Hold up, you jackass. Did you just say that you are worried about your children out and about because of racist police? Well, guys, let's do a little bit of searching, shall we? Let's go back a little bit. Who are these kids? These kids are 2 kids of a former president of the United States of America. Now, as a president, you have quite a severance package, if you will. And in that package comes free travel, free lodging, free healthcare, the best healthcare you can get on this planet. I don't know about Mars and others, but on Earth, they get the best. Free travel, free lodging, free healthcare, and free security for the rest of your life. That includes your kids. So you mean to tell me, now one of 2 things are true. You are one of the stupidest people to draw breath, or you're lying. Because these kids have what's called Secret Service. Some of the best trained men and women on the planet, the best security force for dignitaries on the planet. But somehow, these highly trained individuals cannot stop systemic racism. So what? You think when your kids are riding and being chauffeured, of course, because I doubt they're behind the wheel, but let's say they are. Let's say your kids are driving by themselves in a car. Are they really by themselves? No. There's probably a fully armed SUV in front and behind of them. So racism is so rampant that even kids protected by Secret Service aren't really protected, because they can somehow get past those highly trained individuals and inflict their racism on those poor little kids. Shut the fuck up. You are lying. And you are fanning the flames of lies. You are fanning the flames of race baiting and division. You stupid ass. You're worried about your kids? How the fuck is that? When my kids are normal, they're not protected by Secret Service, and I'm not going to be worried about them when they become driving age. You know why? Because I'm going to give them some lessons. One of them is respect authority. The second one is do what you're told when engaged with the police. And if you're not a criminal, those engagements will be rare. It's probably been 3-4 years, maybe 5 years since I've been pulled over. Come on. There aren't even enough cops on a beat at any given time to be harassing black folk, let alone the daughters of one of the former presidents of the United States, you idiot. But since it comes from the lips of Oprah's best friend, people believe that shit. You mean to tell me if it's so bad? Now think about this for a second. How much of an epidemic would it have to be with racist cops for children protected by Secret Service to be worried? For their parents to be worried? How bad would that have to be? So they're saying that it is that bad. And if that's the case, what in the fuck was your husband doing at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue for 8 years? What was he doing? Aside from being pushed around and bullied on the playground of the world by other world leaders. He couldn't tackle that? He couldn't keep kids safe from the police? So he did such a bad job at that his own kids are susceptible to harassment by the police? Get out of here with that shit. Michelle Obama, you have got to be one of the stupidest people that this planet has ever seen. You are definitely the most stupid first lady, barely, that we've ever had. How stupid is that? The racism's so bad that you're worried about your kids who are protected by Secret Service who probably won't even be driving. And if they are, like I said, they got Secret Service in tow. There won't be any problems for them. You stupid ass. So you've got to be lying. You've got to be lying. Why? Didn't they just ink a deal with Netflix worth like $70 million? Man, get out of here with that shit. Your kids don't have nothing to worry about when they drive. But more bullshit, just in time. They gotta fan those flames of racial division. It's all they have. They have nothing else. They don't have facts. They don't have logic. They don't have proof. All they have is this emotional bullshit that black people have it so bad in this country that we are hunted by the police. Then why didn't you do something about it, Barry, when you were in the highest office in the land? Why didn't you do something? Now you give us your right-hand old man, and now we're supposed to expect him to do something? This man can't get through a sentence and dress himself. He's on a steady diet of butterscotch pudding, and he's supposed to do something? You look, remember, oh, my son, if I had a son, he would be Trayvon Martin. Okay, so you look like these people who are being harassed, and you couldn't do shit about it? Now you're supposed to put this old fucker, this isn't the mall. He's supposed to fix that? Man, you people are full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. Man, please. Anyway, you want to get some more? You want another scoop on this bullshit Sunday? I got one for you. Yesterday, Mother's Day. Shout out to all you beautiful, magical creatures who create and shape lives in this world. You are the best. Now, you don't got to be rich and you don't got to give your kids all the material things. You just be mom. Who else could kiss your knee and make it feel better? Which makes it even worse that this is going to become a thing, and it will, because you have politicians on the floor of Congress and the Senate saying this bullshit. You have elected officials saying this bullshit on the record. So it's coming. The first thing they do is attack the language. They start changing the words, changing the names. It's not that, it's this. You're not a garbage man, you're a sanitation worker. So they start fucking with the language. Now, next on the chopping block is women, mothers. You are no longer in this exclusive club of women who produce life. You are just another number. You are just another cog in the machine, because now they want to start calling people what? Birthing people. Birthing people. You're not a mother anymore. You're not nurturing life. You're not incubating something in you for 9 months. You're not this kid's first teacher. No. You're just a birthing person. And if they're taking it away from you, from that exclusive group, then that means anybody can be it. I can be a birthing person. Because apparently they think that men can have babies and men can breastfeed. So some, I don't know if it was a congresswoman or whatever from New York or New Jersey, some shit like that. You got a couple other these empty suit corrupt pieces of shit saying birthing people. One lady, some black lady, I think she's from Detroit or some shit, some liberal cesspool shithole, some festering sore that should be cut out over the American landscape. But she's talking about, oh, black women are discriminated against in healthcare, and black women, and then she gets into black birthing people. There's no black birthing people. There are women. If you look down and you don't have a freaking clam, you're not a woman. You can't be a mother. This birthing people bullshit, what is that? You are physically not set up to nurture or deliver a baby if you're not a woman. We're talking bone structure, hips, estrogen. There's chemical shit is going on inside your body. Motherhood does not come in a pill bottle. I don't care what you take. I don't care what you tuck, cut off, or whatever. You are not a woman unless you were born as one. Our medical technology is good, but it's not that damn good. Don't be fooled by the $6 million men. They can't really do that shit. Are you kidding me? What a slap in the face to women. Even more specifically, mothers. Give all that shit back. All the stuff you got yesterday, the corny little things that they made in school, the things made out of macaroni, all their paintings, your cards, your flowers, your gifts, give it all back. Share it. Go out and find some guy, give it to him. He's a birthing person. Get rid of Mother's Day. We're just gonna have Birthing Person Day. What kind of sick, stupid shit is that? And it would be more laughable if it wasn't being taken serious by the dumb fucks who make our laws. I'm sorry, men don't give birth, men don't have vaginas, they don't have periods, and I think they can breastfeed. But that's some other, you got to go through some weird shit to get a man to be able to lactate. But he ain't having no damn babies. Where would it come from? Where would the baby be inside your stomach? What happens to your intestines, your rib cage? Get out of here with that shit. What an insult. So these same blue-haired feminist bitches who are out here talking about women, I am woman, hear me roar, out of one side of their disgusting ringed mouth. But out of the other side, they're saying, no, women, we're taking this from you. You're no longer a mom. You're just like everybody else. You are no longer special. You have no magic powers because anybody can do your job. Okay, fine. We're going to start doing that shit. We're going to start blurring the lines and saying, well, since I want to be that, I'm that. Fine. I'm going to identify as a billionaire person. I'm a doctor person. Doctors, get rid of that DR, MD, all those acronyms at the end. They mean nothing. I can do it too. All those years of you going to school and sacrificing, eating bologna sandwiches and Cheerios and shit. Why? I didn't have to do that, and I can still have your title. I'm a doctor person. I'm an engineer person. I'm a police person. I'm gonna go do all this shit. I'm an actor person. Any job I want, I can just do it. That shit is sick, silly, and stupid, and dangerous. You start attacking the language, you start blurring the lines, you start saying that everybody can do everything. That's a lie. Everybody can't do everything. That's why we have men, and that's why we have women. Then why don't we just have a planet full of men if everybody can have a damn baby? You see how stupid this shit is? But the sad part is they are serious as a heart attack. They want us to be just this big blob of beige, no definition, we're all everything. No, don't take away my individualism. That's what makes this country so damn great. It's on the individual. We are individuals. We're not all the same. Not all of one group feels one way. That's why we're in the situation we're in now with this racial bullshit, which is only coming from the left. It's only coming from the mainstream mediocres. At ground level, everyday people, we don't have those problems. People get along just fine. I did a video a couple months back of this. I was driving by somewhere and saw some smoke coming out, billowing from this building. I pulled over to see what's up. Guess who else was there? There were some Mexican dudes there. There were some white dudes there because we were there to help. There was no racial division when people were there to help. And that's that's what's really going on. Not the bullshit they're trying to feed us, but they're trying. This is just another phase in their plan. Birthing people. What the fuck? You mean a mother? That's a very specific definition. In order to be a mother, you have to bring forth life from your body. There's only one group of people who can do that. And it ain't me. It's not the group I belong to. We're the ones who give them the reason to birth. We don't do the birthing. You got the cake pan in the oven. We're just giving you the batter. Oh my goodness. Dads, fathers, are we next? What are they going to say for us? What are they going to say? Coming people? I don't understand what they're going to do, but you know they're coming after us next. You can't have a father in the picture. There's too many good things that come from having a father in the picture. There's too much strength that comes from having a father in the picture. And strong people don't need the government, and the government can't have that shit. Birthing people. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. We're in trouble. But I'm going to put a link in the description box to that video about Mike Obama's stupid ass saying that her kids got to worry when they're out driving because of police. Man, if you don't shut your stupid ass up and get somewhere and be quiet, you dumb jackass. Anyway, I got errands to run, people. I got an adult today. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.